Good morning, good Erev Shabbos, everyone. It is March 19th, the 6th day of Nisan. Pesach is upon us. I have a lot of technical, practical information that I want to share with you this morning. But before that, I just want to wish a mazel tov to Yana and Kenny Weiss on the Ashton's bar mitzvah that's taking place this Shabbos. He laned yesterday with his tefillin, and he got a bit of a warm-up, but I'm really excited about the simcha. So she'll only have simcha nachas and great things in shul. And what a great way to go into Pesach, celebrating a simcha. Today, hopefully mostly everybody in the membership, certainly those that are local here in Livingston, will be receiving a special care package from the Sisterhood, and you'll see a number of Pesach items. We're just trying to keep everyone as connected as possible as we head into this Yom Tov, a second pandemic Pesach, though hopefully not as bad as last year. One of the items that you'll find inside is a Haggadah. They're one of three possibilities. One is the Haggadah from Lord Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Zichrono Livracha, Haggadah from our own Erica Brown, and a Haggadah from Rabbi Benjamin Blech. If you have the Haggadah already, maybe you find one of your friends and you could trade and swap like we used to do with baseball cards. And if that's not a possibility, then what I would suggest as an act of kindness is to do something and give it to someone else who you think might benefit from the Haggadah. And I'm also proud to say that the Haggadahs were sponsored in memory of my father, Edward Klibanov Isser ben Avraham Chaim Zichrono Livracha. So it's great meaning to our family and for Aliyas of his neshama. A lot of things to take care of this week. Please remember to take care of selling chametz. Please make sure to see the Pesach schedule that was just released, especially the instructions that come with it, because Erev Pesach is Shabbos. Things are a little different this year. There's a lot of changes we have to make and adjustments, including, let's say, the Siyum of the Bechorim, which will take place on Thursday. Not Erev Pesach, will take place this year on Thursday at 6:45 minyan. And when we burn the chametz, etc., there will be no communal burning of the chametz again, like we had last year, or like we didn't have last year, because of the gathering aspect. So we will not have a communal burning. So please see to that on your own. If you can't burn it, I would recommend just maybe flushing it, disposing it in that way. And we will have, again, the Thursday already starts all the Erev Pesach stuff in earnest. Is the fast of the firstborn with the Siyum. We do search for chametz on Thursday night. And again, please follow the very detailed instructions that you see about how to manage Erev Pesach Shechalios B'Shabbos. It has not happened since 2008, so we need a refresher to figure out what to do. And of course, as always, I'm here to answer any of your questions that are Pesach related, and maybe some other questions that I can answer. But who knows, but we are here. Also just wanted to let you know that because of Erev Pesach is on Shabbos, and which is Shabbos HaGadol, normally we have a drasha. Some people would do it the week before, but because we have a bar mitzvah tomorrow, I will be doing the Shabbos HaGadol drasha on Tuesday evening at 8 p.m. on Zoom. So everybody is welcome to join. And again, we'll send out the official invitation with the Zoom link, etc. Another opportunity for us to learn before Pesach as we prepare in earnest for this wonderful holiday that is upon us. We'll be running full services here in shul, and the sign-up will be sent out, etc. But I'm very excited that we should have a meaningful, memorable, and exciting Pesach holiday here in shul, with lots of opportunities to daven and to learn, but more importantly to be at home. And hopefully many of us are going to be able to be with family members, which we were unable to do last year. And as we start to see some significant light at the end of this very long tunnel. So I wanted to just share a brief Devar Torah that has to do with Pesach. We had our men's club event this week where we shared a lot of Divrei Torah, and I'm pleased to say that I'm extremely proud of our men's club who were able to raise a tremendous amount of money to do chesed. We're on this kick that we want to just do kindness for others before Pesach. It's a simple act. You'll see attached to this email is a video that was put together by friends of ours to encourage the greater community and our general population just to do acts of kindness for others as we're starting to slowly come out of this pandemic. So please watch that, and you'll see it doesn't have to be anything major, but just something that you could do for someone else. You'd be surprised how far an act like that goes. This week I'm doing a lot of Zoom, a lot of filming, and maybe you noticed it on camera, but I'm having trouble seeing. And I happen to know an eye doctor. And you know what they say about the shoemaker's wife? Had no shoes. So I got a lot of, yeah, come in. So finally I found the time and I got an eye examination. And as it turns out, I hadn't had an eye examination in almost 2 years, which apparently is bad. I don't know. But it explains why I'm having trouble seeing, because, you know, I'm starting to get close to a certain milestone age, which does not need to be mentioned here. And the older you get, you know, your vision starts to go. So I went through all the tests, and the doctor was extremely patient with me. Apparently I'm a very bad patient. And the diagnosis is that, yes, we have to up your prescription. So I'm waiting, I'll get new glasses. And not only that, I'm going to have a special pair of glasses, apparently, that I'll use just for computer screens and Zooms, etc. But thank God we have a repair, nothing major. But it's frustrating when you can't see. It's frustrating when, you know, you're kind of like trying to put things into focus, and you know what the problem is, but you can't really rectify it. And I thought about this because as we come into Pesach, and especially Pesach after the year that we've had, I think Pesach is a wonderful opportunity for us to put things into focus. We've been isolated, we've been alone, we've been affected, we've been depressed. People have had all sorts of different emotions running through them over the past year. And maybe now, this year on Pesach is the first time you could be together with family, you could see friends. Maybe it's the time when you start going back to shul. Every time you hear someone tells me, I'm coming back to shul. Someone told me yesterday, I'm coming back on Thursday for the first time in a year, the Siyam B'chorim. I cannot tell you how much joy that brings to me, especially knowing to that individual how much it's meaningful to him. But when that happens, is that there's the phone. When that happens, it's Neil Kaplan is calling. When that happens, I'm going to watch this. I'm going to hang up on him. When that happens, we get clarity. We put things back into focus. When we have perspective, that's Neil Kaplan again. When we have perspective and we're able, should I answer the phone? I'm going to answer the phone. Hello?
Hello there.
Neil, I'm filming a video right now. You're on film right now. You're going to be in the Today's Shul video. Can I call you back?
I'd love to be there. Good Shabbos, everybody.
See, you said Neil says good Shabbos. See, I love a cameo appearance. Thanks, Neil. When we are able to have perspective and retrospective and put things into focus and say, look how appreciative we are of our family, of our friends, of our shul, of our tradition, that's the greatest simcha that we can have. So this year on Pesach, when we sit down at the Seder, and we have to, of course, think of the people that are not at the Seder, people that cannot be at the Seder, at our Seder table, but let's also appreciate the people who are. Let's appreciate all that we've been through from last Pesach until this Pesach. And if we do that, then hopefully everything will come completely into focus. We'll have the clearest vision that we have ever had. I look forward to celebrating with all of you. I look forward to, again, meaningful and memorable. And I look forward to all the acts of chesed that we can do between now and then. I thank you in advance. And I look forward to seeing each and every one of you at some point over the Chag. Wish you a Chag kosher v'sameach. But until then, a Shabbat Shalom. And we should all have a meaningful, restful, and peaceful Shabbos. And I hope everybody is feeling well. Take care.